Hello there, this is Jeff, and today I thought I would take you through the very basic first steps that you need to perform in order to get your admin by request EPM MSP account set up. So I guess the first step is really just to obtain the MSP login details from your admin by request account manager, and then step 2 would be to sign in using the right URL with those credentials, and then start creating users and tenants. So we're going to now switch over to my demo system, and we're going to have a look at how this works. So on the left you can see here that I've literally just logged in to my new demo MSP, and I've not done anything. I haven't created any users and I haven't created any customers. And if you are in this kind of stage and you did go to click on the, I'll just duplicate this tab first just to make it a bit easier, and you did click on the go to admin by request button here, and then you were to log in using those same credentials. So that would be EMEA MSP demo, and then the credentials. You'll get this error, which is basically you've not set up any customer yet, please contact us. So I guess the first thing to do would be to set up a customer. So that would be this button here. So we're going to create a customer. So we're going to call this EMEA demo customer 1. Address would be whatever. That would be High Street, Woking, Surrey, GU21. And then country would be United Kingdom. Let me just do that. There we go. And I'm going to type in the notes here, like, customer 1. And I'm going to create the customer. Okay, so we have now a single customer loaded into our tenant. So let's go back to that URL and type in the details. So it would be EMEA demo MSP. Oh, hang on, I think it was MSP demo, wasn't it? So MSP demo, and then the sign in. So you can now see that here is my first demo customer loaded in. Obviously it's one customer, so there's no other options to select different customers. I haven't created them yet. So how about we go back and create a second customer? So let's go and do that now. So EMEA, so this one would be EMEA demo customer 2. Address would be whatever. I guess it would be, just find another drive, Wittering. Oh, I don't know if this is right or not, but and then country would be United Kingdom again. So that would be scrolling down here, and I'm going to put in here customer 2. Whoops, like that, and create the customer. So now I've created 2 customers in my MSP. Let's go back to the portal again. That would be EMEA MSP demo, credentials, sign in, and now I should get a selection of 2 drop downs. So I've got 2 separate customers with 2 separate tenants, and I can switch between the 2 of them. And maybe what I could do, is I could set the the branding on one customer different from the others, and the logo would show up here, so you'd know exactly which tenant you were in. And that is really as simple as that, as how you manage different customers in an MSP setup. However, you might have noticed that when we logged in on the login page, we were using the kind of credentials as opposed to using an MFA setup. So what do we have to do to get the MFA setup working? Well, we would need to create a user. So let's go ahead and create a user now. So I'm going to hit on the create user, and there's no limit on the number of users that you can create. So I've got a fictitious user, so that would be Adam C, and the email address for this user would be adamc.adm@fasttracksoftware.tech. I think that is right. That's right. I'm going to enable single sign-on. And this is where, this bit, you can actually determine what sort of rights this user has. So you might have perhaps some users you don't want to view billing information, just customers, or maybe not create users. But in this case, I'm going to allow this Adam user the ability to do everything. So I'm going to click the update button here, like so. I've created my user. So let's go back now to the customer area and go to the tenant, like so. And I'm now going to click on I'm not going to use my credentials. I'm going to go into the Office 365 or Microsoft 365 single sign-on. And here is the user that I created before. So it's adamc.adm. Click on that. And you can see I've now got access to the tenant. So I have actually I had kind of done the MFA challenge stuff, so it's kind of remembered those details, but you can see that that is how you would set up a user in the MSP tenant to then be able to use MFA to then access that, so you don't need to use a credentials like user and password to access the tenant. And really that's kind of all there is really to get started with MSP. So as I said, you log into your MSP with the account with the details, start creating customers. You need at least one customer to get started, create extra customers, then you can create your users. On the billing side of things, you can view the billing information here, and also under API, you could query the API in order to get access to the license usage, so that you can determine how to bill your customers. But really, I think that is pretty much all for this. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you all soon. Cheerio for now. Bye.